Author and motivational speaker Bhekinkosi Ngwenya has penned down two compelling books, The Missing Color in the Rainbow, followed by its equally thought-provoking sequel titled The Abused Color, dedicated to the marginalized, isolated and suffocated and individuals. Bhekinkosi says these offerings are a result of his effort to motivate and inspire people to become accommodative and have knowledge of people who are different. He's here in studio to tell us more about his books. It's great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Greetings to you and greetings to the viewers at home.
Let's start with The Missing Middle. What was that book all about and how did that seep into your next one, The Abused Color?
Okay, The Missing Color in the Rainbow. When you look at the rainbow, there's a color that you won't see.
Yes,
black. And that color is black.
Yes.
And then you ask yourself, where is black? Black is on the ground. It gives reflects into the rainbow. So, and then I look at the current situation that we are facing. There is a color that is missing, and that is the black color. And most of the times, like I'm saying, I talk about issues that affect society. And the black color, actually people are living a lie, and it's a lie of centuries. We've been judged according to our skin color, of which when you zoom in, you will see that it's not actually the color that is the issue. We've been told a lie of centuries. When you zoom in, you won't see any black. I'm
going to come back to that because I know you've got a very interesting, not theory, but thoughts around skin and skin color.
Yes.
But let's quickly talk about why it's important for you to highlight issues of blackness, issues of racism, issues of marginalization, and so forth.
What is important is we are no longer given credit. We are looked at our skin color, of which we are supposed to be human beings. We are equally, and this gives rise to whereby we stand to question the existence of God, because it's God's diversity through the fruit of the womb. And now we are looking at each other. We are judging not on the content of character, but based on the skin color, of which at the end of the day, we cannot be credited for the things that we are doing. We are looked down upon, suffocated and marginalized. And that is why I use the word a chorus of rustics. Rustics are the very people that you find in the rural areas that you can look down upon and say, I can't get anything from this person. But when you sit down with them, you see that at the end of the day, you become rich with knowledge.
Oh, absolutely. You spoke about the missing color in the rainbow and that color being black.
Yes.
Why do you think the color black is mostly associated with evil? And we see that concept being played out in mainstream media, be it in movies, be it in tales about witchcraft, for example. It seems like the color black is very rarely associated with something good and something positive.
Okay, so like I'm saying, we are never credited of what we have done. So they try to paint a picture that is evil, such that when you see black, you'll be like, there's nothing that is rich there. But when you go back, when you go deeper, you'll be told that black is the original. Black is the melanin that gives rise to all these different shades. But they want to crumble that so that we don't see our value, we don't see our worth. And then at the end of the day, I always disqualify the thing that there is a black. Because when I look at you and when you look at me, I doubt if you... Yeah, and I'm chocolate. So this thing of us calling each other blacks, that is why at the end of the day, there is no room for achievement. There is no room for credit. When you go back through the inventions, lots of black people did great wonders, but because we are associated with the skin color, there is nothing that is going on.
And that leads me to my next question being about the varying skin tones. And we can see that colorism and racism has been such a big thing throughout the globe, where you're almost treated according to how light you are. So the lighter you are, the better you're treated. The darker you are, the more ill-treated you are in many instances. So let's talk about why you say that we are all black, or that we all have the same skin color. It's just the tone that is different. Does that go back to you saying black is the primary color, if I can put it like that?
Yeah, so why I'm saying black is the abused color is because that thing of not given credit and recognition. And again, there are people, it's a truth that is too bitter to swallow when you tell someone that black originated and black created and black gave life. So they'll be like, no, let's discredit them. And then there's the issue of name calling, even identifying us as animals and stuff, because they want to belittle us.
Who's they?
I don't want to point fingers to people, but what I know is there are people out there
Yeah.
who have an agenda. So this is a system that has been created to suffocate the people. So at the end of the day, we tend to look down upon each other.
Yeah.
We tend to call each other names, we kill each other, we abuse each other, we do lots and lots of things. And at the end of the day, we're not going anywhere as a people. And the unfortunate thing is, we also have people in different offices, right offices and departments, but with the wrong people who do not attend to the call of duty. So at the end of the day, when you look at the black person, you'll be like, he has done nothing.
Yeah,
So-
let's talk about Lenkondle Khona in the book, specifically in the, I think it's the abused color. Tell us about those poems and the significance of those poems.
Okay, there is one that says, are we too African or too black? Am I too African or too black? It's actually asking a question as to, looking at my African color or me being African, do you think you can judge me because of the color that you've seen? So it says, the moment you give God a color, that's where you lose it. Because we have pictures hanging around in our rooms of Jesus and different shades and stuff.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, those very pictures again, they give us a very bad scenario. At the end of the day, we tend to say, no, God is not for us. But when I see you, I see God in you. I see God's creation. I see God's diversity. And then at the end of the day, so I'm saying we are the abused color. But when you go deeper, I also discuss about the theory of the core and the periphery. We're saying we are in the periphery. In the African countries, we have all the resources and everything. And the very countries that are in the core, they are extracting everything from us. They are actually stripping the virginity of Africa at the expense of Africans. That's one speaker said, whenever we're talking about investment, we're looking at our situation here in South Africa. There is a lack of employment, unemployment is high and stuff. And then we say like, the investors will come in. I did get one speaker say, tell the investors what South Africans want, not what investors want. So in other words, South Africa is a democracy, but what's unfortunate is they are now detected terms. It's no longer a democracy. So it's very unfortunate.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to have to wrap it up, but I just want to get a sense of where people can find your books, because you've got some really, really interesting things that you present.
Just to mention it's out. I've written 16 books.
Okay.
And these are of the two. So they can go to my Facebook page, A Chorus of Rustics. A Chorus of Rustics. Then they can see all the books there. Or they can call me on 079 475 1752. You can get the books anywhere. And thanks to the Post Office of South Africa, if you're in KZN, you get them in 3 days' time. If you're outside KZN, you get them in 5 days' time.
All right.
Yes, and I wanted to say, Crowdfield, wherever you are not small. And I also wanted just to convey my gratitude to Waduguza Municipality, the traffic department especially. We do awareness campaigns, they're always there. Uzasembo, Mkize, and Ubabu Zungu, they are so very supportive. And even to Lutuli Museum and all those people behind, they are inspiring me. And last thing, I always thought I had a dream up until I watched the movie, The Utmost Gift.
Yeah.
From there, I realized that I don't have a dream. Actually, my dream is to make other people's dreams come true. So I'm going to live by that.
Bhekinkosi, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your amazing work, your amazing words even on the show. My breath is actually taken away. That is Bhekinkosi Ngwenya, a motivational speaker and author of 16 books.